Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Immigration and Jobs Talk Show. I'm Rajni Bharara, your host. And today, again, we have a very exciting episode lined up for you. But before I tell you about that, I would like to read out this very important disclaimer. By watching our videos, you agree and understand that the information provided by our experts and attorneys, including comments and replies from users, is not legal advice. Use of information is at your own risk. All right. Now, after this very important disclaimer, I would like to tell you about this very exciting and important show lined up for you. Actually, today's show merges ancient wisdom with modern day challenges. Yes, mudras for a stress free immigration journey. Joining us to discuss about this topic is the brilliant and I would say not only brilliant but the very amazing Dr. Deepika Gupta, an esteemed astrologer and Vastu expert. She brings a wealth of knowledge on how mudras, these powerful hand gestures rooted in a tradition, can positively influence our immigration experiences. So, without any further ado, Dr. Deepika, once again, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajni ji. Thank you so
It's always,
much.
I always wait for your shows because every week we get to learn a lot and not just about immigration because we do a lot of immigration shows. So we get to learn a lot about immigration and how, immigration works and how this visa works, that visa works. But with you, it's completely different. I mean, we get to learn about astrology, Vastu, so much positivity. So I like to call it a therapy session.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words.
Thank you so much again, Dr. Deepika. And to our lovely audiences, I would like to tell you that we are not just live on YouTube, but also on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. And the handle is Immigration Talk Show. So don't forget to subscribe to us. And if you have any question related to the topic or related to astrology or Vastu that you would like to know from Dr. Deepika, you are welcome to post them in the comments. And we will be glad to answer your question. All right, now before any delay or without any further ado, like we say, let's just quickly start the show. And the very first question, Dr. Deepika, that I have for you is about mudras. Okay,
Mhm.
so what are mudras? Because I'm sure there must be a lot of people in the show who must have heard the word mudras but don't exactly know what mudras are. So if you can tell us about what are mudras and how do they influence our emotional and mental states.
See, today we talk about lot that there has been the global warming, right? Why the global warming has been there? Because there has been imbalance in the nature.
Mhm.
So the whole nature is made with the Panchtattvas, the five elemental theory, which we have talked earlier also on the show. That is fire, air, water, space, and earth element.
Yeah.
So every element adds something to this nature, right?
Mhm.
And the nature has kept everything in balance, like a balance between earth and air, the balance between water and fire. Every element has been balanced by the nature, but
Mhm.
we humans have done so much imbalancing here. That's why we are now hitting with the global warming, right?
Yeah.
So see, this year the India has especially been very very bad. Like I
Yeah.
keep on hearing from my parents that the fire broke there, here, a lot of people dying also.
Mhm.
Why? Because we have created an imbalance. Though
Mhm.
nature shows its unhappiness through by tsunamis, by various other like
COVID.
yeah, COVID. And then see, a few months back the New Jersey had the earthquake, which was very very rarest of the rare things,
Yeah.
right? So the nature also shows its resentments. The nature shows that it's not happy, but
Mhm.
at the same time the god has created the nature and the human beings similarly. Like in nature also, the space element is the biggest one. Similarly in the hand, like the hands have all the five elements, so in the hand also the fingers are not of the same size, they are all
Mhm.
of different
Different
sizes,
sizes.
right? So the god has created a proportion in each and every body part, right? It's like two eyes, two ears, but two hands. So everything the god has created, we cannot work with the one hand only,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
We cannot
Yeah.
walk with the one leg. So god has created a proportion, whether it's nature, whether it's human beings.
Mhm.
But through the unhealthy lifestyle, we all have created an imbalance, whether it's ecological imbalance or the imbalance in the human beings,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
what mudras do? Mudras actually balance this because mudras create lot of vital force inside you. Mudras create lot of prana shakti, which we say in Sanskrit, inside the human being to
Mm-hmm.
create that balance among all the five elements. So all these five elements are there in our finger.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do the mudras, we actually, balance the five elemental theory inside the body.
Mm-hmm.
When these elements are balanced, then you get emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, professional balance automatically.
Wow.
Like, what is the earth? Earth denotes a lot of stability, right? Earth is a stable element. You don't see earth moving here and there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So earth is kind of a stable element.
Yeah.
So when anybody does not have stability, whether it's emotions, whether it's profession, whether it's physical stability, then what they need to do, they need to enhance the earth element inside their body.
Mm-hmm.
So this way, like, just to balance the five elemental theory inside the body, the mudras is the best way to do that. And then again, you can do mudras while watching TV, while walking, while sitting, while talking to the friends, while having a coffee, and then it includes no cost at all.
Yeah.
So mudras in that way is very, very effective. Like when we talk about bones and muscles, it is the earth element. When we talk about the blood, it's the water element. When we talk about like breathing, it's the air element because the breathing, right?
Yeah.
Then when we talk about the heat inside the body, like you need that heat because the digestion is done by the digestive fire. Then again, you need the heat inside the body to be because you don't want to be lethargic. So to have that energy level, you need the heat. So that is what that is fire element. And
Mm-hmm.
then emptiness inside you is your space element.
Okay.
Right, so we need all these five elements to be in balance to create that right force, whether
Right.
that you need that force emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. But to maintain that force, to maintain that vital energy, to maintain that cosmic energy, to maintain that balance, all these five elements should be in balance.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, great. So, okay, so thank you so much for answering the question, Dr. Deepika. And I would like to know about, what are these mudras and how can these mudras help us? So, if you can, before I jump into my next question, can you show us few mudras, those
Yeah,
hand
sure.
gestures? Yeah.
They see this is one of the most famous, the Gyan Mudra.
Okay.
Most famous, and you might have seen when they show the rishis, the saints, they usually show this mudra. So
Yeah.
this is like the Gyan Mudra, and then you can have a lot of mudras like Shivling Mudra, right?
Okay.
So there can be different types of mudras. First of all, we need to understand what we need in the life, and as per that we can
Mhm.
do the mudras, right? So like in the winters, if you feeling that it's too much cold outside, and
Mhm.
just make this mudra. So this is the sun finger, just keep this here and like this. Can you see it clearly?
Yeah.
So
Even I can.
within 2 minutes, the body will start producing heat, and like whether it's too much cold, the body will become in balance with the nature, right?
Wow.
So this mudra. Now these days it's too much, the heat wave is especially hitting India.
Yeah.
So this, like, just with the teeth, breathe in, breathe out. Again, this is a kind of a mudra only, and then the body will be balanced.
Okay. Okay, you are actually telling about these things, and I'm forgetting that I'm on a show and I've started doing these mudras.
They are very effective. They are
Yeah,
really very effective. Just try. Like today, I will be giving the knowledge of few of the mudras.
okay.
Like because we have to focus on the immigration, so stress level, everything, and just follow these mudras, and you will see a lot of changes inside you.
Wow. So during these heat wave, I think I've heard somewhere that UK also has announced heat wave, and they just
Yes. Yes.
right.
Yeah,
And
even here also, we have never experienced this
this
much.
much,
Like the temperature is going to, if I talk about in Celsius, it's like between 30-35, which has never been
which has
seen.
never happened, right?
No,
Right.
never, never. It's too
India,
hot.
I don't think we can talk about India because it has gone beyond 50 degrees.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I mean, we are just having a laugh talking about this, but the situation actually is so bad. So, we can only pray for these people, and you can guide them, as you have already done, that following
Yes.
which mudra they can feel better,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Deepika. Now let's quickly move to our next question. So the
Yeah.
next question is about how can specific mudras help elevate anxiety and stress commonly associated with the immigration process? Because I'm sure, because I get a lot of questions whether we do shows with attorneys or whether we put out news or update videos. There are a lot of comments from the people talking about how to do this, and I have my interview. How will my interview go? So by reading the question, we can feel how much stress and how much what do we say,
Obviously,
anxiety and stress
anxiety.
the person
Yeah.
must be going
Yeah.
through. So if you can please help about
See, in
yeah.
the finger, this is your fire element,
Okay.
right? This is the air element, finger of air element. Then the longest is of space element. And in the nature also, you see the space element is the biggest one,
Biggest
right?
one, right?
Yeah. Then this is the finger of earth element.
Okay.
And this is the finger of fire element, right? The smallest one. So, see, the body does not need too much of fire,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the longest one is of the space element, and it also governs by the Saturn. So Saturn is again the karaka of the profession. So
Right.
the Saturn finger, this is very important, right?
Mm-hmm.
When because in immigration, obviously we are talking about the H1 and everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to go to a foreign country just for the fun. We want to go and earn over there,
Yeah, of
right?
course. Mm-hmm.
This is the important mudra.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we talk about the mudra that like this is Akash Mudra. When you touch the tip of the long finger, which belongs to the Saturn, and the thumb. So whenever you need to activate any mudra, the thumb is the main source of center. So see, like this is the Akash Mudra,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So just joining the tip of the middle finger and this. So this mudra is actually you create the space element inside you. So as you are talking about the emotions, so
Mm-hmm.
you need to be more flexible because when you're going through this process, or if you go through any process, see
Mm-hmm.
even a female when delivers a baby, so there is lot of stress, pain, everything happens at every stage of the life.
Right,
So when
absolutely.
you do the Akash mudra, especially
Mm-hmm.
you know you purposefully you know what is the purpose, you know you cannot act that foolish, so you know yes I have to be more purposeful in life, yes I have to be focused. So to enhancing that factor inside you, the Kash mudra is best. So and always do the mudra with both the hands, then only it gets activated, because the right side of the body is the male energy, the left side is the feminine energy, which is also known as yin yang energy. So
Right.
when you activate the both the things, the male aspect and the female aspects, then only anything happens. Like
Hmm.
doing the namaste is also a mudra. Do you know what is the significance behind namaste? So Namaste is you join all the five elements of the body, right?
Right,
The
right.
masculine and the feminine energy and both the hands. So you combining all the five elements. Then nam aste means I bow to your energy to create a spiritual and the loving bond between two of us, because we join with all the five elements, and then we bent a little bit, right? In
Mhm.
any country you see, whenever you greet someone, you bent a little bit.
Whether you do namaste, adab, or anything, you have to bend.
Anything.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
always bent.
yeah.
Why? Because then, the ego lies over here in the chakras. So when you bend, you squeeze the ego, and
Wow.
then with all the five elements, and then you keep the hand in front of the heart chakra. So it is like I'm connecting my heart chakra to your heart chakra, and I'm surrendering with all my five elements. Nam aste, I'm surrendering in front of you. So that is why earlier people used to do namaste, and they used to bend a little bit, so that they can create a heart to heart connection with other people.
That's so beautiful. Okay.
right? So
Please go
when
on.
you,
Yeah. This is our
huh?
therapy session. You can continue.
Thank you. So when you do Akash Mudra,
Mhm,
while doing this Akash Mudra, you
mhm.
first of all, the body and the mind gets on a point that yes, I cannot, go through the negative emotions. I have to be strict in my emotions. You start watching your emotions. So,
Okay.
that thing can easily come through the mudra. Otherwise, people take a lot of tablets, and
Yeah.
sometimes people go on the depression pills, anxiety pills. So what is those pills do? They control your emotions, right? The
Right.
negative
Right.
emotion.
Yeah.
But with the mudra, you will start observing your emotions. You will understand your emotions, right? So mudras is actually one step ahead. It's just that you should do the mudra. At least see, some mudras you can do for 15 minutes, some you can do for 20, some you can even do for 45 minutes.
So
But
do
I
do
would,
one so do does I mean one need to sit in a meditative state and perform these mudras, or but like I'm sitting in a chair and I'm working and then I can continue to perform these mudras.
yeah, you can still continue to perform like you watching TV. Just put the Kash mudra.
Okay.
You don't need to sit
In a
specially to do
meditative
a mudra.
state, you don't have to
No, no,
lie.
not at all. It's just that the mudra has to be done with both the hands.
Right.
So while lying on the bed at night, if you are not feeling sleepy, do the mudra.
Okay,
And
which
then,
is the mudra for? I'm sure a lot of people must be interested in this mudra. Which is that mudra which can make you fall asleep?
okay, so let me first finish this Akash
Sure,
Mudra,
sure.
and then we can
Then
we
we'll go.
can go through. So again, this Akash Mudra also activates your Agya Chakra. So all these negative emotions, if you want to, really you want to emit all these negative emotions from your life, from your mind, then the third eye has to be activated. So this Akash Mudra, it activates your third eye chakra,
Okay.
right? So if anybody wants to meditate and they want to activate their third eye chakra, if
Mhm.
anybody has any eye related issues also, at that time also the third eye has to be activated. Just do this Akash Mudra and do it for like at one go. You cannot do any mudra more than for 15 minutes. So like watching TV, just put your hands like this, the Akash Mudra done. And
Wow.
slowly you will observe that this emotional stress, this depression is emitting out of your life. And also with this Akash Mudra, it creates the internal strength, and which actually creates the energy on the pituitary gland. So all the emotional, all the psychological problems can be overcome if you continuously do the mudra. But then the thing is that where you have to put the hard work is that it should be a continuous process. It should not be like a regular thing, like you doing first day for 30 minutes, but then after week you doing it again for a day or so. No, it has to be a daily routine, and minimum for 30 minutes, and at one go not more than 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
but
also has
yes,
to be
you
kept
can
in
do,
mind.
yes, but yes, you can do for like while watching TV, while lying on the bed, even while walking also the mudras can be done. But
Okay.
the best is that you should be sitting or lying down. That is the better.
Okay, so because even I think this has also answered my personal question, because sometime I used to think that when people meditate, so why do they touch their, or some people touch their this finger, some people used to touch it like this. So
Hmm.
I used to feel why, or which is the right way to do it. So okay, so to attain whatever that you want to attain in life, you have to
Yes.
perform. Okay,
Yes, so
those
that finger
mudras.
has to be touched.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
whatever you want to, like as you said, emotional disbalance, right? So we need to create that space inside us. We need to activate our third eye chakra, because all the neuro related issues are there in the third eye chakra.
Right.
So whenever you have to overcome any neuro related issues, the space element finger has to be used,
Wow. Okay. Okay.
right?
So anything related to stress, or anything related to stress, anxiety,
Anxiety,
depression, anything.
depression. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Everything has to be done with like this middle finger. So the space element has to be activated. And whenever you do any mudra, the thumb is the center. So whenever you connect any finger with the thumb, then that mudra gets activated. And both the hand, you have to do with both the hands. It cannot be like I'm writing with one hand and doing with another. No, that will not get activated. Both the
Oh,
hands have to be done.
masculine energy and feminine energy.
Yes, both the energies.
Great, great. Thank you so much for such a lovely answer, Dr. Deepika. Now let's quickly move to our next question. So, next question is about, are there mudras that promote clarity of thought and decision making, which are
Hmm.
crucial during visa applications and immigration planning?
Yes. See, for clarity of thoughts, this is the finger of Jupiter,
Mm-hmm.
right? So touch the finger of Jupiter with the thumb, because Jupiter, the planet, was actually the planet of Dev Guru. It is known as the Dev Guru. Why? Because Jupiter was the teacher to the Devatas.
Okay.
So it is said that Jupiter has the maximum knowledge. So to have the positive thoughts, to have the clarity in the thoughts, the Jupiter should be strong.
Mm-hmm.
So the Gyan Mudra, this is called the Gyan Mudra.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to do with both the hands, joining the tip of the index finger with the thumb. So this way it becomes the Gyan Mudra. So you might have seen even the Gautam Buddha, he in some of the statues it's shown the Gyan Mudra, or
Right.
like the saints, they usually do this Gyan Mudra,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So Gyan Mudra is also known as the Master Mudra.
Okay.
Yeah, it is one of the very, very effective mudras, very effective and a very, very good mudra, especially to have clarity in the thoughts. If
Wow.
you are confused on any subject, keep doing Gyan Mudra for some time or some days. Again, not more than 45 minutes, 15 minutes at a stretch. Just keep on doing this mudra. And for Gyan Mudra, again, you can declutter the northeast of the house. You can sit in the northeast. Like I'm just adding the things, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you can sit in the northeast, sit on either a very creamish color of mat or white mat, and just do the Gyan Mudra, right?
Okay.
Slowly and slowly you will feel there is lot of clarity in the thoughts. And even if you are giving any interviews or something, start doing Gyan Mudra.
Wow.
The universe will help you to get the knowledge which is best to perform.
Okay.
You will either get a teacher, you will get a mentor, you will get some books or anything which will help you to give your best.
Source of guidance we will get.
Yes, source of guidance. So
Wow.
Gyan Mudra is one of the master mudras. So I have written few things for the Gyan Mudra. First of all, it activates the air element in the mind. So air element gets activated. So brain works faster,
Mm.
because this is the finger, as I said, air element, right? So when this get activated, so brain also works faster. That's why the rishis used to do this mudra a lot. See,
Okay.
in earlier days, there was Shruti and Smriti.
Mhm.
So nowadays, what we have? We have books, right? Whenever you want to read anything, you pick a book, you have internet, you have a lot of things. But
Yeah.
in earlier days, there was no book concept.
Mhm.
The teacher used to deliver the lecture, and the students used to save it in their, no, not in the computer, but in their mind, right? There
Mhm.
was no books at all,
Mhm.
right? They used to write on the slates, but then they used to rub it and take the new lesson.
Mm.
So when even we were kids, the lot of phone numbers were on the tips, but now
Yeah.
we don't have,
Now we don't
because
remember.
we are becoming more and more dependent,
Dependent. Absolutely.
right? So
Yeah.
in earlier days, people were not that dependent. So the brain used to work faster
Right.
because they used to do a lot this Gyan Mudra,
Mm-hmm.
right? So whenever you want to have clarity in thoughts, whenever you want to have that, okay, I'm confused in so and so subject, okay, I need to learn faster, okay, I am preparing for some competitive exam or something, then
Mm-hmm.
do Gyan Mudra. That is best. That's going to activate the brain and in a faster way.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you so much again for answering the question. And I think I'm sure people must be gaining a lot of knowledge about mudras and all these things, all these hand gestures, mudras, through your answers. But
Hmm.
I'm not sure why have I started lagging. So can you hear me fine, Dr. Deepika?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. You
Okay,
good?
great.
Yeah.
Okay. I think now it is better.
Hmm.
So, I was actually, I was about to say, this. This one is space because it is the longest finger, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
also the space covers the most, right? So that is why it is space. And the
Yeah,
smallest is the fire. The longest is the space,
fire.
and smallest is the fire. But how do we remember the rest of the three?
Oh, acha. Okay, so when I'll explain the other mudras, you will learn them also. Don't
Okay,
worry.
because sometimes it happens, no, that we want to learn, but then we forget
Hmm.
that okay,
Yes.
this is what, which is what, which is what. Then
No, no, don't worry. When I'll teach other mudras, then you will learn them also.
great. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have another question. So the next question that I have for you is: can you suggest some mudras that enhance resilience and adaptability traits essential for adjusting to a new country and culture? Well,
Okay.
this is a great question, but Dr. Deepika, I want the people to wait for a bit to get an answer to this. So let's go for a quick break,
Okay.
and let's take a short break and come back quickly. And after we come back from the break, I would like you to answer this question.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's time for a short break. You guys keep watching Immigration and Jobs Talk Show, and today we are discovering about and we are learning about mudras and how can mudras and astrology ensure a stress-free immigration journey. It is a great episode. We are learning a lot about mudras, astrology, and stress free life, basically. So you stay tuned and don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
Consultant seeking a new opportunity? We offer job placement services for US citizens, green cards, EADs, and visa holders. We also sponsor various work visas like H1B, E3, TN, and green cards. 20 plus years of experience in the industry. Exceptional employee benefits. Highly rated by our employees. Global presence with 200 plus recruiters and direct clients. Connect with us. Call us on the number 732-707-9151 or mail us at rajni@higheritpeople.com or visit our website www.higheritpeople.com.
Welcome back to Immigration and Jobs Talk Show. I am Rajni Bharara, and today I have with me none other than the very amazing Dr. Deepika Gupta. She is an extreme astrologer and Vastu expert, and today we are discussing the topic: how can mudras and astrology ensure a stress-free immigration journey? And now, before I ask about the question, I would like to tell you that if you want a detailed reading or consultation on your horoscope, or if you want any questions related to astrology or vastu to be answered, so you can directly get in touch with Dr. Deepika. Here are her details. You can give her a call at +1 732 979 2080. I would like to repeat her number: +1 732 979 2080. You could also mail her at ohmhllc@gmail.com. And you can also visit her website, which is www.ohmhh.com. And if you're looking for a project placement or visa sponsorship, you can reach out to me on my number, which is +1 732 707 9151. My email is rajni@higheritpeople.com. And you can also visit our website, which is www.higheritpeople.com. Remember, we sponsor H1B visas and other work visas based on job availability and regulations. Now, without any further ado, let's quickly come back to our question. Dr. Deepika, I asked you about, certain mudras. Okay, let me again read the question. I think you already answered it, this one. So, can you suggest mudras that enhance resilience and adaptability traits essential for adjusting to a new country and culture? And I got a similar question from one of our viewers actually. So, the question says, okay, is from Mehna. And Mehna says, "Hi Mehna, I hope you're doing good." And she wants to know, beyond stress reduction, are there other ways in which mudras aligned with astrology could support my overall well-being and adjustment to a new culture environment during immigration? So I think this question is pretty similar to what I have asked you, right?
Yeah.
So please go ahead. Please help us with a great answer.
Okay, so now you have learned that this is the finger of space and
Yeah.
the Saturn, right?
Yeah.
So the ring finger is actually the earth element. See, earth is very heavy, first of all, and it is stable in nature. You
Mhm.
don't see earth moving from here and there,
Right.
right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So earth is very, very stable. When earth even moves on its own axis and
Mm-hmm.
around the sun also, still we can't feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the movement is very, very stable.
Okay.
So earth is what? Earth is connected to stability, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then this earth element is also denoted by the Mooladhara chakra. So Mooladhara is like the chakra in the base of the spine, right? And then Mooladhara is actually talking about the basic needs. So it is usually like roti kapda makan. So all the basic needs, right? So the food, the clothing, the shelter, everything is governed by the Mooladhara chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Mooladhara chakra is also the southwest direction of the house. So everything is interconnected,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you work with the ring finger, you work on the stability. It can be stability in the thoughts, it can be stability in the life, it can be stability in the nature, it
Mm-hmm.
can be stability in your profession, it can be stability in your material life, or I can say love life or relationship wise. So whenever you need stability, you need the ring finger.
Mm-hmm.
See, the relationship wise stability, you use this finger to, say, okay, the ring goes in the ring finger only,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you put the tilak also with the third eye, on the third eye with the ring finger only,
Mm-hmm.
because we need the stability, that whatever the energy you're creating here, it comes with the stability,
Okay.
right? So that is why the ring finger is used,
Okay.
right? So the Prithvi Mudra, this is called the Prithvi Mudra. When you join this earth element with
Mm-hmm.
the fire element,
Mm-hmm.
right? So these two become like, you have to keep the hands like this. So it creates the Prithvi Mudra.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives stability, it gives you strength, and also it is one of the most powerful mudras. See, to obtain anything, for everything there is lot of mudras. Like you asked me about insomnia, that if you want to sleep, the
Yeah.
Gyan, one of
Okay.
the best mudras. So because it's just a 1 hour show, so I have picked the best mudras, which are
Right.
like most effective. And then because the show is viewed by, it can be of any age, it can be,
Yeah.
so for every age group, it should be safe also.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, that
some
is it.
mudras can also create like lot of energy inside the body.
Yeah.
So these are like something very, very safe and effective also,
Mm-hmm.
right? You don't need to go to any professional before practicing these mudras, like the Gyan mudra, the Prithvi mudra,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you join the tip, so see, there are different things. When you keep the finger here,
Mm-hmm.
the root of the thumb, and when you press it like this, then it is going to create lot of heat inside the body,
Right.
which is not recommendable, and we don't want that during this weather. So just the tip, that's it. So do it like how I'm telling, like don't keep, okay, let me put it like this. No, everything is a different mudra.
Mm.
Just join the tips. That's it. When you join the tips, you start getting the stability. Okay.
Okay.
There are things, like there are stages. First of all, a person does not get the ideas to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Then getting the ideas but cannot materialize it.
Yeah.
Then materializing, then the product is not coming the way we want it to be. So there are different stages. So there are different mudras for each and everything. Now, when you do this Akash Mudra, you get a good thoughts. When you do the Gyan Mudra, you get the positive thoughts. You remove all the wasteful thoughts. And when you do the Prithvi Mudra, you actually bringing the stability over there,
Okay.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
whenever you want to try to adjust to any new environment, sometimes even after the marriage also, people find it hard to adjust with each other. At that time, you can do this Prithvi Mudra. It will give stability in the thoughts, in actions
Mm-hmm.
also.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So whenever you are not adjusting, it means like the थॉट्स नहीं आ रही है वहां पे, मन चंचल हो रहा है, मन यहाँ वहां भाग रहा है, तो वो उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए, उसको एक स्टेबिलिटी देने के लिए, और उसको एक वेटेज देने के लिए, कई बारी पीपल स्पीक बट दे डोंट स्पीक द राइट वर्ड्स एट द राइट टाइम.
Right.
give that weightage to your thing, you need to do the Prithvi Mudra. Then
Mm-hmm.
it gives the stability in each and every action and thought also.
Okay. Okay. And also, if sometimes people are meditating, so during the meditation, also sometimes it happens that our thoughts come and go. We are not able to focus. So that time also we can perform this mudra just by
Yes,
touching.
yes, yes. Just touch the tips. Yes.
Right.
And also the Prithvi Mudra, it creates the electrical and magnetic field inside the body, which gives you lot of power to overcome instability in various fields.
Wow. Okay. Great.
And see, these mudras you don't even have to spend a single penny,
Yeah. That's true.
right? It's just that you have to give your time. You
Yeah.
have to give your dedication also. You have to be dedicated. Like
You have to
every
give something
day,
that is more
yes,
valuable than time,
yeah,
more valuable than money, which is time.
yes,
Right.
yes, yes,
Okay, great. And I'm getting actually a lot of questions from the people. Let's quickly take the questions also. Okay.
yeah,
So okay, I think let's focus today on the mudras. So if there are questions related to the mudras, let's. Okay, Jasmeet wants to know. So Jasmeet is saying, what resources are available for learning more about the use of mudras in stress management? How can I find a qualified astrologer who can provide accurate and helpful guidance for my immigration process?
okay, see, first of all, the mudras. I would say, as you have talked about mudras and astrology both, I would say, see, for the quick results, definitely astrology, you have to take and mudras can be beneficial. It can be a kind of adding more energy to the process. That's it. But cannot be dependent only on the mudras. It's not, I'm saying this not because it's not effective, but again, a lot of dedication is needed. You have to sit every day for half an hour, like 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So but people don't do that usually, and then they say, oh, we not getting the result. So if you being with full dedication, if you do the mudras, you can find the results with the mudras also. Astrology wise, see, we can check and see the planets which are really helpful for you to cross the border, or sometimes even the horoscopes, as I have said earlier also on the show, that sometimes horoscopes don't even allow to go to the foreign country, and people
Yeah.
keep on going for years and years, and they waste actually their potential, they waste their resources. So it is up to you. First, you get it checked by the astrologer that whether there is a yoga of going and earning to a foreign land or not. And once you have, then definitely try and do all the remedies then. And
Mm.
then mudra science can actually add on to it. And then, as you are talking about learning, see, there are a lot of books you can check with the Gita Press Gorakhpur. There is a publication house in Delhi. They have really good books, and then a lot of material is available on internet also.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Jasmeet, for your question. I hope you have got the answer. And thank you so much. And Dr. Deepika, I don't know if people have asked this question or not, but I would like to ask you this before I move into our other viewer. So,
Hmm.
sometimes people are really stuck with their immigration process. So they want to get it done. They want to achieve success. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm generalizing it to immigration process, but then it is about anything in life. People want to achieve success, and let's take immigration as an example for now, at least.
Hmm. Hmm.
So but they are not able to get it. They are
Hmm.
again and again, they are getting rejected, their visa is getting rejected, something or the other is happening. So to
Hmm.
achieve success and to achieve your goal, where
Hmm.
you want to reach, like to get the immigration process successful, what
Hmm.
mudras can they do?
Gyan Mudra, the best. Because first of all, you should know what you're thinking.
Mm,
Like there should be clarity in thinking,
right.
clarity of thoughts, and then the clarity in the action too.
Hmm.
Sometimes see people fall prey to, some agents or something. So
Right.
you should have that clarity where we are actually going, right? So
Yeah.
they should have clarity that in the thoughts, and then what the agents they are picking, what they are doing. So for that purpose, Gyan Mudra is best. It is the best mudra. Do
Okay.
Gyan Mudra, do Akash Mudra. These two mudras are best.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe for 15 minutes you can you can do Gyan Mudra, and for the next 15 minutes you can do Akash Mudra, right?
Yes, you can do that type also.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So, okay, there is one question from Reddy here. And Reddy says, my birth chart shows a tense aspect between my Saturn and Mars, which I believe is causing obstacles in my immigration journey. Can you guide me on how to perform a mudra sequence such as Prana Mudra or Rudra Mudra to harmonize these planetary energies and mitigate the stress and delays I'm experiencing in my visa application process? Again, I think this is something similar to which what I have asked you before, right?
Yeah, but I would love to take this. See,
Sure.
you talking about the Saturn, right? Saturn and Mars. And Saturn is a very slow moving planet. So I would not suggest that, because you might be not wanting that, you go through this immigration process for 2, 3 years.
Mhm.
I would say for these things, please perform astrological remedies. That would be better. And
Mhm.
yes, because Mars and Saturns are enemy to each other, and if Saturn has any kind of relationship with the Mars in your birth chart, then obviously you will be facing a lot of obstacles before attaining your final goal. I
Mhm.
would say please do the remedies, astrological remedies, side by side. Keep on doing the mudra, and then again, as I said, this is a finger of the
Please.
Saturn. So just do this Akash mudra. It will be good for you to activate your Saturn and Mars, because then again, fire, Mars, and Saturn both are getting activated and healing the planets. That is best for you, Akash mudra. But at the same time, please do astrological remedies, because whenever the Saturn has any effect of Mars, dragon's tail, that is Ketu, or the sun, then obviously achieving goals become a little bit tougher.
Okay. Okay. Well, Reddy, thank you so much for your question. I hope you have got the answer. Let us know if you have another follow up. But thank you so much for asking such an interesting question and, mixing mudras with astrology. So, there is one other viewer who we have got the question from, Pawan Kalyan. That's a really interesting name. So, Pawan, I don't know if you're the same Pawan who has recently won the election in Hyderabad. I mean, that's the superstar there. But anyways, really interesting and nice name. So what Pawan wants to know is what advice would you give to someone new to mudras and astrology who is about to embark on an immigration journey?
Okay, I'll say, Pavan, that please, first of all, get your astrology reading done by some eminent astrologer, and then just check what are the yogas of you to be in the process, and then go for the astrology remedies. And side by side, you can do the mudras, which I'm today discussing here with Rajni ji. This will help you as per your problem. Like, if you want to have the clarity in thoughts, then I'll say Gyan Mudra. If you want to have stability, then the Prithvi Mudra. So, depending what kind of a problem you have, or
Okay.
whatever you want to focus on more.
Right, right. So, Pawan, don't go anywhere. You can directly connect with Dr. Deepika. She is an extreme astrologer and Vastu expert herself, but she's too humble to accept it. So, so I would say don't get in touch with anyone else but Dr. Deepika herself. So you can reach out to her. You can give her a call at +1 732 979 2080, and you can also mail her at ohmhhllc@gmail.com, or you could also visit the website of her, which is www.ohmhh.com. And now, after Pawan, let's take Veera's question. So, Veera is here and she says, I have read that certain mudras can help calm the mind and reduce stress. Which specific mudras would you recommend practicing daily to help me stay calm and focused during the immigration process? I think you already have answered the question, but still, if you would like to repeat it again for her.
Yeah, see, I'll introduce with one new mudra.
Mhm.
This is called Shakti Pan Mudra. So you have to join uh, the thumbs, and you have to join the index finger of both the hands, and the other fingers will be straight like this, right? So here you are joining the Jupiter, the masculine, feminine Jupiter, and here the fire element. So just joining by this, you do the Shaktiman Mudra, and this really calms the mind. This really remove all the wasteful thoughts. This activates your third eye chakra. This activates your knowledge. This activates your calmness. This activates your stability. So it is a very, very good mudra. And the best part to this mudra is that during this heat wave, it's going to create that energy inside the body where you will feel much calmer. Like, as the heat wave is also going outside, so you need to have more water in the body. You need to have a balance between the fire and the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
As it's heat wave outside, so this is one of the best mudras to do in the summer season. And then again, just do it for 5 minutes at a stretch, like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can keep on doing for 4 to 5 times in a day. But once you do it, you will see a difference in the mind and body. So it's very easy, just like this Shakti Pan Mudra,
Shakti
one of
Pan.
the very good mudras, very good mudras for the summer season. And then also it removes depression, anxiety, stress from your mind.
Okay.
But if somebody have sinus or asthma problems, then please don't do this.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Yeah, because it enhances the water element inside the body.
Mm. Okay.
So,
Right. Thank you so much, Veera, for your question. And I hope you have got the answer. Let us know if you have a follow up. But thank you so much for asking such a good question. And Pawan is back, and Pawan says, thank you. So, thank you so much, Pawan, for asking your question. And okay, so Shino is here. So, Shino says, I am interested in understanding how mudras and astrology can work together to create more harmonious and stress free environment as I settle into a new country. Can you elaborate on this synergy? I think
okay.
similar to this question you already have taken, no? But please
Yeah,
go ahead.
the planets are attached. As I said, like this is the long finger, so the finger of Saturn, then this is fire, so Mars. So the planets are attached. So you have to see what planets are causing a problem in your horoscope. And similarly, you can activate with that finger, right? Like the little finger is for Mercury. So if the Mercury is weak, then you can activate it like this. But again, these mudras also have lot of impact on your physical body, so that has to be checked, that whether, as I said, that the Shakti Pan should be avoided by the people who are suffering with sinus or any kind of asthma. So similarly, some mudras, some people can do, some cannot do, as per your physical thing.
Mhm.
So when you do astrology, you heal the planet. So astrology, Vastu, as I said, see, when we talk about the Mooladhara chakra, so chakra, then the mudra was connected to it, right? I told the Prithvi mudra is connected to the Mooladhara chakra. Then Mooladhara chakra is connected with this southwest direction. So again, the Vastu has also come into it. So
Mhm.
Vastu, astrology, mudra, chakra, everything is connected.
Mm.
Everything.
Okay. But Deepika ji, sometimes it also might happen, no, that people are not aware about their horoscope. I mean, which is their stronger planet or a weaker planet. In this situation, what can they do? Which mudras can they perform um, for better outcomes?
Okay, so first of all, to have the better outcome in the life, you need to have the clarity in the thought. What I want to do,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
If I want to go to US, I cannot buy the ticket for London,
Yeah.
right? So first of all, clarity in thought and clarity in actions
Mm.
need to achieve any goal. So the mudras which I have told, especially the Gyan mudra and the Prithvi mudra,
Right.
these two mudras are very good to have clarity in thought and clarity in action. And then also these two mudras help you to stay calmer when the life throws challenges at you. So
Right.
these mudras are very good, because see, nothing can you can achieve, like very few people are that lucky. Otherwise, you have to see plus minus of everything. You,
Yeah.
the
Absolutely.
life also, yeah, serves you with a lot of challenges. So at that time, to face the challenges mentally and physically, both the Gyan mudra and the Prithvi mudra is very good mudras. And
Okay.
then also there is one shivling mudra. So in that you have to keep the left hand straight and the right hand just like the shivling here. So thumb
Mhm.
will be straighting upwards. So
Okay.
this also gives you lot of physical strength. It removes that lethargy from mind and body. Like sometimes, people want to do, but they become lazy, lethargic. Oh, I'll
And
do
procrastinate. Right. Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that stuff. So the shivling mudra really helps to be on your toes, whether it's mentally, whether it's physically. So the
Mm.
shivling mudra is very good. Again, do it just for 5 minutes at a stretch, and you can do it for 3 times in a day. So this mudra cannot be done for 45 minutes, just 3 times in a day and for 5 minutes. That's it.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
mudra also brings a lot of satisfaction in you,
Lot of
which is very
satisfaction.
important in, yeah, which is very
Wow.
important
Yeah.
in today's world, right? Because see, what is shivling? Like Shiva is the main source of energy. Shiva is strength, and Shiva is like the divine father who is managing the whole universe. So
Yeah.
similarly, when the life throws challenges on you, with this shivling mudra, you get that confidence. Oh, I can do it. I will be able to do it.
Okay. Wow. Beautifully explained. Thank you so much for your answer. So, Dr. Deepika, also, okay, I think we mostly have covered a lot of question. Okay, there's address the delay. Okay, I think Reddy's question we already have taken, and Veera says, "Thank you so much for answering my question. I will surely try." Thank you so much, Veera, for your lovely comment, and keep watching our shows and keep commenting also. And Jasleen is also here. One last question. From the viewer. Let's take this one from Jasleen. What are some simple mudras that a beginner can start with to manage stress?
Okay, for beginners, I would highly recommend the Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is one of the very safest. It is known as the Master Mudra. So anybody can do. Even a 1-year-old child can do the Gyan Mudra. And again, the Gyan Mudra is safe. Whether if somebody having any physical ailment, Gyan Mudra is one of the safest mudras. So what are the, as you have asked, the simple mudra. So I would say Gyan Mudra. Just start doing Gyan Mudra for 15 minutes, 3 times in a day.
Okay. All right. Jasleen, thank you so much again for your question. And I hope, you perform these mudras and they benefit you. Thank you again for commenting and asking the question. Before I think, I'm still getting questions from the viewers, but because we don't have much time, so let me quickly take one last question. So, Dr. Deepika, before I let you go, I would like to ask you about, you know one about these mudras. Can you help us with some mudras that can benefit people in reducing stress and anxiety in their immigration process? If you can please answer this under 60 seconds.
Okay, so let me repeat all these mudras again. First of all, if you want to have clarity in thoughts, if you want to, then the Akash Mudra is the best. Now, if you want to have stability in your thoughts and actions, I would say Prithvi Mudra is the best. And then, if you want to remove all wasteful thoughts, you want to come out of depression, anxiety, stress, then Gyan Mudra is best. It's also known as the Master Mudra. Also, this Shaktipan Mudra is very good. Again, for all the mental awarenesses and to increase the strength. Also, this Shaktipan Mudra is very good in this summer season. And then the Shivling Mudra. The Shivling Mudra is like this, and again, it is very good to remove any kind of laziness, lethargicness for overall physical well-being. Shivling Mudra is best. I hope I did it in 60 seconds
I
or
think
less.
you, yeah, I think you did. Thank you so much again for answering the question, and thank you so much again for keeping the time going on. Those 60-second timer going on. Thank
Yeah.
you so much again, Dr. Deepika. It was a great episode, like always. I would like to talk about these mudras more with you because this is something that I think people can really benefit from, right? So we can go deep into the subject and deep into the topic. Today we covered the basics of it, so maybe
Yeah.
for upcoming episode next Thursday, we can do where we can
More
discuss
on the
more about
mudras.
mudras, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we can do.
And thank you so much. And again, to our lovely viewers, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show and for all the time to ask your questions from Dr. Deepika. But don't you worry, if you want to get in touch with Dr. Deepika regarding your horoscope or astrology or Vastu problem, then you can get in touch with her. You can give her a call at +732 979 2080. I would like to repeat the number +1 732 979 2080. You can also mail her at ohmhhllc@gmail.com, and you can also visit her website, which is www.ohmhh.com. And believe me, She is the best astrologer and Vastu expert out there. So get in touch with her quickly. And
Thank
if
you
you're
for your
looking,
kind words.
thank you so much, Dr. Deepika. Again, you do some, you help us with such great answers. So, and also you have also shared the experiences of people, how you have transformed their lives. And so, thank you so much for what you're doing. And guys, I would like to again come back to you and tell you that if you're looking for a project placement or visa sponsorship, you can reach out to me on my number, which is +1 732 7079151. My email is rajni at higherITpeople.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.higherITpeople.com. Remember, we sponsor H1B visas and other work visas based on job availability and regulations. All right. So, Dr. Deepika,
Thank you.
again, an insightful session it has been. Thank you so much. And I'm already waiting for our next episode next Thursday.
I also look forward for this show because I really enjoy doing show with you, and immigration talk show is so good. You guys are really doing a great work guiding people, because being here in US I see how people come here and then they get into the problems, but you guys are really best and doing very very good job. So keep
Thank
the
you
good work
so
going on. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much again, Dr. Deepika, for your kind words. Truly means a lot. They are like, those motivational words for us that keeps us going. So thank you again. And
Thank
hoping to see you next week.
Yes, same here. Bye.
And guys, I would like to tell you that stay tuned for our upcoming episode where we continue to explore the intersections of transition, traditional and modernity, all aimed at making your immigration journey, smoother and more successful. Once again, I would like to thank Dr. Deepika, and also I would like to thank you for tuning in some great numbers, and also for posting your questions. Those were some really interesting questions. So thank you so much for that. And keep supporting us, keep liking our videos, keep sharing them with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to us. I'll meet you soon. And until we meet again, like I say, keep watching and keep subscribing to Immigration and Jobs Talk Show. Bye for now.
Consultant seeking a new opportunity? We offer job placement services for US citizens, green cards, EADs, and visa holders. We also sponsor various work visas like H1B, E3, TN, and green cards. 20 plus years of experience in the industry. Exceptional employee benefits. Highly rated by our employees. Global presence with 200 plus recruiters and direct clients. Connect with us. Call us on the number 732-707-9151 or mail us at Rajni at higheritpeople.com or visit our website www.higheritpeople.com.